Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. So I looked up Stefan's Heavy Lance and it's actually just in the game for transmogrification. That's the only reason, because it looks pretty damn cool. I mean that in itself is a reason to play dress up. Let's have a look and see, can we turn this into Stefan's lance? I don't think we can, because I think that's restricted to spears only. No. Bit of a shame, but we can take the time. Now, I don't think we're going to be changing our gear across any time soon. In fact, let me re-roll our death wish before I start doing anything like that. We can afford to take the time to make ourselves look pretty cool. I was going to grab this. There we go. And I may as well put this back, because it's not going to serve us any purpose. So in terms of materials, to reforge a legendary, we can do this a few times, like 3 times. Just make sure this is the correct one. Yes, it is. So we're hoping for an ancient item, but if it's just better than our current one, then I'll take it. The intelligence is low on this. And it's got life per hit instead of damage, which is, I mean, it's good because life per hit is good, but it's not useful. This has got a socket in it, so looking at it practically, it is already doing more damage than our current weapon, which is pretty incredible. We would lose out on the toughness, and that would mean losing out on our shield. But not a huge amount, just a bit. But we're already losing out a little bit. So that's a maybe for it being better, but we'd have to use... No, it's not worth us switching over unless it's ancient or primal ancient. And the reason I say that is because we've already used a Ramalama Ding Dong on this to get it into the state that it is. So that didn't work out for us. It's a bit of a shame, but we'll keep trying. This is going to be our primary sink for those Forgotten Souls. Anyway, I digress. We are mostly going to be running rifts today. We have previously run an 82. I'm going to keep it at 82 because this is going to be the first time with our weird Hydra combination build. So we'll see how it feels. It feels okay, actually, so far. Obviously, it's going to rely on positioning, a bit of luck, all the other fun things that go with that. But it's feeling survivable and strong enough. The Hydra is adding to it, which is the important thing. Ah, it didn't drop a Hydra or explode. That was a bit disappointing. Okay, we need to focus on the elite packs. That pulse was actually getting quite painful. No, don't make me run away slowly. I need my shield. As I said, it'll go well until it's not going well, and then it really won't go well. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely focusing on the big mobs, and we can do stuff with groups, but
ultimately that's not where the big money is. It's good though. So seeing that we were taking damage there is really good, because it means that I've balanced things a lot better than I thought. We weren't at danger of dying, but we were hurting, which is probably the right place for us to be. These are not elite mobs. This is not a good use of my time. What am I still doing here attacking them? You're a good use of my time. Let's find the next. I really do need to just be more disciplined about focusing on those types of mobs. When there's big groups around like that, it can be worthwhile to spend a little bit of time on them, but it has to be a big group like that to really make it worthwhile. Let's just push on. Thank you very much, Hydra. You're doing your job. Okay, we were able to tank one smack in the face. That's good enough for me. Challenge tests are a great way of feeling confident in your gear. You go after something that you know is quite bad, but not like the worst thing ever. And then you see if it affects you in the way you expect. It'd be good to have a visual indicator of your shield other than just like the little shield around you. Having to hover over is all well and good, but it is not as useful. Okay, we are nearly at Rift Guardian time. And then we're going to need to drop the difficulty down to Torment 13 and try and blitz through as quick as we can. Cool. One more elite pack should do it. Alright, Rift Guardian. Let's get that out underneath you. Hydra. Hydra, man. That is so much damage. Okay, all the fun toys. Yes, Urshi, I know who you are. Okay.
I need to go back.
That went well. Got a lot of Firebird stuff in that as well.
My power grows.
Down to just 2 levels time though. Leveling is slower. Is that another
it is worse than our current one, but that's still kind of... Well, actually, the intelligence is better. The critical hit chance is the same, so we could roll better vitality onto it. We're just losing that percentage damage, so yes, it is worse. But it's worth looking at these things and double-checking. Intelligence is worse. Vitality is better. It's got electrocute damage, so we don't care. Intelligence is much better. The resist all is not as good as the vitality in that sense, so that's no good. Intelligence is worse, vitality is worse. All of it is not worth us even holding on to. We'll just salvage them up. That's a step up. Okay, Kadala, let's have a chat about orbs.
That will look nice on you.
Ooh, actually, no. We do want to keep with the Firebirds stuff. I was thinking elemental exposures damage getting increased could convince me to go back to it, but no, it couldn't, because I've already done the maths. I know that what we've got is probably the best for where we are. Okay, I said we were going to drop the difficulty down. Let's do that now. It needs to go down to Torment 13, I believe. Torment 13, yeah. And having a look at my timer, let's start it in 3, 2, 1, go. We've got 5 minutes. And as you can see, I'm off to a cracking start. Got to not focus on those, but instead look for the elite packs. Because that's how we're going to get through this. Setting stuff on fire and then running away from it isn't going to be massively efficient. Okay, we are over a minute and a half in now. Guys will do. Come on, give me the orbs. We've been pretty lucky with the mobs that we've found so far. And our mobility does allow us to move around like an absolute loon. Right, let's grab this and move on.
should not be stopping to do this, but he might have plans. Should be stopping to do you, though. Don't knock me back. I'm in the middle of a very important job. Cool. Right, where is your buddy? There he is. Okay, we are probably 1 minute from the end. So I need another elite pack. This will do. No. Don't make me tagged on a corner. That'll do. Right. Back to town. I'll come back in and grab the rest of the stuff after we're done. Awesome! That was 4 minutes. The other thing that I wanted to grab was down here. No, I did already grab it. Grab all the Death's Breath. Not that we've got the materials to use them, but it's all good fun. All right, let's ID our stuff, and then we can put the difficulty back up. That was pretty cool. Slimy boulders of the car. Yeah, that's going to get salvaged. So that was 4 minutes. That was quite the push. Yeah. So we managed to get domination as well. Okay, so it is now just gems. If I bring up the season conquests, we've already done Lionhearted. We're going to do Avaricia. Speed Demon. Torment 10 within 2 minutes. We might be able to manage that. And Worlds Apart, we know we can definitely do that. So we could do conquests at any point. Torment 10 is going to be the key for that, though. And with our mobility, there's a significant chance we'll be able to do it with the right rift. But it has to be the right rift. For the moment, let's put the difficulty back up to Torment 16, though, and we'll hop into Greater Rifts. Because we're going to have to grind out those gems at some point. Yeah, I wanted to drop these off quickly. So, Greater Rift, 82, sure. We could probably put it a little bit higher, actually. Let's go 84. And hope this isn't a mistake. Gotta wait for my teleport to come back because I was a fool who did it in the wrong place. Before things were ready, I was too eager. These are not good. I need something that's going to give me a decent amount of progress. Too many archers. That's what that was. Once our health starts going, it really starts going. We are still making progress, though, despite not having any... Ah, here's some elites. Or champions, I should say. Okay, got our shield back. Power pollen, lovely. That works. Grab these. Who's next? You. I mean, if you want to pull me in while I'm exploding, by all means. You go right ahead, mate. Ooh, that was a bit of knockback. Make the area just a little bit safer before we start really suffering for our art. Okay, that'll do. So this bit, we're pretty much exhausted around here. Oh, this is going to be a good area. I've got a feeling. I think we have a good balance of damage output and defense. Feel like we're in a very good place with it. Nice, we managed to get him killed before he changed into another one of those rock things. Let's get some mirror images out because this is all getting a bit painful. Drink a healing potion just in case. Shield pun. That'll do. Okay, we want to find more elite / champion packs while we've got this shield on, if we can. You guys, hello. Still got 2/3 of the shield left. Okay, you know what that'll do with that bit. Speed pollen. Great. Okay. Still got half the shield left. Friendy has a lot of health. And it went really quickly. We are pretty powerful. It's just our survivability. That's the only question. Like, our killing speed is incredible, and it's just going to keep getting better, so we can keep putting the difficulty up until we're in trouble. Garrigan 580. We are getting there, people. We are getting there. Another 2. Okay, what did we get? Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Traveler's Pledge. Go with the compass rose that we found. So that would be something that we definitely could do. At the moment, we're getting 200% damage increase periodically. We change over to the 2 of these, we'd lose one of our passives, which is a shame.
but we would have 100% constant. So it works out more overall damage output in total. So it's definitely worth thinking about. In terms of what we'd have to sacrifice on this, we'd probably re-roll that damage, because damage isn't hugely useful into a socket. Down here we'd re-roll the movement speed into a socket. And while moving we would get damage reduction as well. So what passive would we get rid of? Glass cannon. Glass cannon becomes unstable anomaly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Which means I actually need to bring them across. But, you know, one day I'll think of these things before I get carried away.
Need more time.
So while we're moving, we'll be getting damage reduction, which is pretty handy. Does this re-roll into a socket? Yes, it does. Does this? No, it doesn't. Come on, give me a socket. There's the socket. Okay, that's one. Over here, we'll re-roll that plus to damage, I think. Yeah, so on paper, it looks like we're losing damage, but we're actually gaining a significant amount. So I am happy with this, insofar as changes go. It's interesting that our paper damage doesn't change, but our paper toughness does change. That's always a little weird. Okay, this comes out, and they're going to go into their respective bits. Also means our shield is a little bit less, but that's fine. So this and this are staying over here. Just to make sure we do have unstable anomaly, that's fine, and we can salvage everything else up. Well, that's quite the change, isn't it? Okay, let's talk to Gadala. I'm going to keep asking for orbs, because getting an ancient version of this would be pretty damn cool. That's an orb of infinite depths.
My bags are full.
That's why I was thinking the Orb of Infinite Depths would be amazing. This is totally worth it. This is going to be more damage than the Firebird's Eye is giving us. The downside is we would have to then put Mage Fist away and go back to the gloves. Got a decent roll on it as well. I mean, 9% is the middle of the ground, but it's more damage reduction as well. That's the crazy thing. Okay, Firebird's Eye is coming across here, so I don't lose it. We'll just salvage all of these up because they're all going to be useless for us. And then we'll go test them out, I think. Devil's Hands, Stone Gauntlets. Hilarious if you rely on things dying on you, not useful otherwise. In my experience. In my experience. So I'm really going to be relying on hitting things with Explosive Blast now. But that's okay, I can do that. I think I can make this work.
Still waiting.
I also think that with all this extra damage that I'm doing, I'm going to be able to really punch it. Also, with all the... It's another 80% damage reduction, I think it works out as. So it's a lot more that we're doing. It's not just me being a bit cocky. Let's stand in the middle. It didn't even register. The explosion didn't even register. Oh, wait, we've got a shield pylon on. Of course the explosion didn't register. See, this is how the game catches you. You forget little things, you feel super powerful, and then you get yourself killed. So while we've got so much shield pylon on, boom! This is going to be a really fast run. Like, sickeningly fast run.
Still waiting. You dare attack me? Not ready yet.
Okay, we've gone round here. We've still got shield pylon on. So let's push on while the getting's good.
Dare attack me? Still waiting.
So much damage. I've never seen 8,000 billion before. I suppose it's trillions at that point, isn't it? Okay, give me another big pack.
I'm just warming up.
This is much better than the Squirt's necklace. Now we're barely ever, because we're teleporting, we're barely ever going off that 100% damage increase, but if we need to, we could run around. Okay, this is not a way that we want to... We are running a bit low on resources. I might need to look at our resource usage. Let's run around just for a moment. Give our resources a chance to come back. It's because of the speed pylon. That's what it is. Because that's going to be losing us part of our damage reduction from Aquila Cuirass. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay, not a problem. We'll make it work. He's dead. We just need to make the area safe. Okay. Area is safe.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sorry about that. I got something flew into my mouth, I think. Ugh. It feels a little bit gross. But at least I didn't have to expose you to the coughing fit. So we're going to upgrade our gems.
I need
And then head back to town. But that's pretty cool. That's Torment 84 that we've just blitzed through. And that was a proper blitz. And it's only going to get better.
hunger within you.
We're only going to be able to do more than that. Another freeze of deflection. It's not going to be as good as this one. It's just, you know, not possible. But it is still amusing. Okay, so from what we got out, nothing's really that interesting. Maybe swapping... No, he's already got an ancient gold skin. So he doesn't need it. Yeah, I think we'll just salvage up the pieces that we have. Right, let's extract the powers from what we've got, because we've got Death's Breath galore. We can do like 7 more. All right, not that one. Now we're going to have to run more bounties again at some point, but it's not urgent for us right now. Okay, let's salvage up what we have left, and then we can probably run one more Greater Rift. And actually, Kadala, just before we go in there,
Such a brave soul. Well, isn't that nice?
I can't afford that.
yeah, don't care about any of those. So we'll just salvage them up. Alright. Once more, we don't have a Greater Rift Keystone. Okay, I guess we're just going to run a regular Rift then.
Prove yourself worthy. Not ready yet. A worthy foe.
Slightly frozen, but not really a problem. We're not in any threat at Torment 16. Not unless we actively stop playing.
How does that feel? Not ready yet.
Come back, Gobbo! There we go. No plans, no portal.
Need more time. Dare attack me?
You should be relatively quick to kill. And profitable. Don't forget profitable.
Not ready yet.
It'll drain our resources, but it'll get us quite a bit of progress. Let's not stand in all of those. I am confident in how tough we are, but that's just asking for trouble.
Just warming up. Still waiting.
Okay, I think we're moving into the next area. Give me some more elites, please. There's something down this way.
I astound myself.
If we put the Hydra on him, then the shots don't actually have to travel. That's efficiency. Right there, that is efficiency.
Not ready yet.
I see you over here. It's definitely the thing when you've got this many death spreads, you notice the lack of other resources and the fact that there's no way of changing between them. I mean, within your small resources, there's a way of changing between them, but you can't change death breaths into anything else. And we have loads. The other thing is, because we've changed over from the convention of elements, our damage is now consistent. So this is reliable for us. We're not, you know, waiting for a moment in a run that that we might miss in order to pop everything and like do an incredibly large amount of damage. We're just doing this all the time. So that is really good for us in the future. I do want all the little bits.
Need more time.
So many death breaths.
If only you could see me now.
Yeah, as much as I've enjoyed the crafting resources in Diablo 3, I think they hit the nail on the head with Diablo 2. Having gold and being able to gamble with gold, that was very cool. Having the rune stones and being able to make rune words, that was very cool. It was incredibly RNG based, but it wasn't a case of you're waiting for something to drop so you can craft something else using another weird currency. It was, these are the items you're actually going to use. I hope that when Diablo 4 comes along, they don't end up with 7 microcurrencies that you need to kind of balance between. Right, let's hand this in. Okay, 1 Garrigan level up there. So we're up to 589. We're doing pretty damn well. Excuse me. But obviously we have quite a bit more to do in order to get our gems up. They're up to just over 50 each. So the next level is going to be getting them to 55. That's what, 3 Greater Rift runs. So that's not going to be too bad. And then we'll have to start thinking about getting another gem up to 50. And funnily enough, the one that I'm actually thinking is going to be Boon of the Hoarder. We get that up to rank 50. We do the Avaricia Conquest, and then we can use that in Kanai's Cube. The rest of these, they're just going to get salvaged up, because as cool as they are not. Right, and with that, thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.